job. But I don't have to be there until 9, but I'll wake up at 5 just so I can have an hour or two of putting stuff in my brain, right? Because when you first wake up, as I was saying, your mind is subconscious mind is most impressionable. So that's a tool that I use, and then, I don't only just watch, but I really I take in what they're saying, and I really take action from what I watched. So that's a tool, and there's so many more, but that's a big tool that I'm currently using.
Okay. If you could steal business mojo from any person that you maybe look up to or kind of mirror after, who would it be and why?
If I could steal mojo from someone,
Yeah.
to be honest, I wouldn't take anything from one. I wouldn't take everything from one person,
Okay.
right? As I said, I looked up all the top 10 motivational speakers, and what I do is I learn from like the Zig Ziglars, the Eric Thomases, the Les Browns. I forget the gentleman's name. He has no arms and no legs, but he was like ranked number 10 at top motivational speakers. And I learned from them and life lessons, and I piece that together, and I mold me. But I still give me. I don't try to, because you can go and implement Michael Jordan all you want, but there's only going to be one Michael Jordan. You see what I'm saying? So I focus on one, bettering myself, and then taking from all aspects of life, and then I draw from those situations and think like, okay, Rodney, okay, you've been through certain situations similar. You've done this, you've done that. You have a story too, but the delivery, I look at different deliveries and kind of mix those together because I like to mold myself that way.
Okay. Okay. If you could give, and I'm going to do this 2 ways for you. So and only because you have B2B as well. If you could give entrepreneurs or business owners or career-minded individuals 3 tips, what would it be? But I don't want you to stop with business owners. If you could give young kids, teenagers, both male and female, 3 tips, what would they be?
3 tips for success? If I could give 3 tips, and this is just off the top of my head, your circle of influence. They say birds of a feather flock together. If you hang around 5 broke people, you'll be the 6th. If you hang around 5 lazy people, you'll be the 6th, right? If you don't have people around you who are influential towards the career path that you're trying to take, I would highly recommend finding someone who have what you want, do what they did, and you'll get what they got, right? Change your circle. So you keep doing those same things that you're doing, you're going to keep getting the same results. So my first tip would be your circle of influence. And then 2, young business owners or entrepreneurs or even kids, your mindset, right? Figure out whatever it is that you want to do, and come hell or high water, make it happen. So your mindset, that goes hand in hand with the circle, right? Because once you change your mindset, you'll start realizing that the people in your circle, some of them shouldn't be there.
Right.
Not everyone deserves your time. Not everyone deserves your presence. That's not an arrogant thing by any means, but we only get one life and one chance to get to where we're trying to be. So 1 would be change your circle. 2 would be your mindset. Figuring out what it is that you want to do, and really step out of your comfort zone. So I guess really number 2 would be comfort zone. Because in your comfort zone, if you look at your mindset and you step out of your comfort zone, your mindset will start to change. Right? I like to tell people, I'm from Middletown, Ohio. If I had the same mom and the same 2 brothers and a sister, and we grew up in Mexico, right? Our culture would be different because of my comfort zone would be different. So what I mean by that is, growing up, I was taught forced basketball, football, track, because those were forced upon me at a young age. Did that just stop?
Did you start that?
It just beeped. Want to stop that?